What's going on, box fans? Julian Williams with The Distance. I'm here to give my prediction on Andre Dirrell versus Carl Froch for the WBC Super Middleweight Championship. This matchup takes place on October 17th, part of the Showtime Super 6 Super Middleweight Classic tournament. Onto the matchup, it puts together two undefeated fighters. The champion Carl Froch, who is 25-0, and Andre Dirrell, who is 18-0. This matchup is going to be in Nottingham, England. So Carl Froch is going to be in front of his hometown, and a big thing about matchups these days is that hometown, being in the hometown, more than likely the fighter that's not from the hometown could get robbed. This may be the case. But onto the matchup, my breakdown of the fight, I think Jermaine Taylor um, Jermaine Taylor pretty much gave the blueprint on beating Carl Froch. He was beating him. He was beating Froch, when they were fighting, and ultimately at the end, Taylor was knocked out, and I spoke about that yesterday with the Arthur Abraham fight. He was knocked out, with less than 20 seconds left. So I think that he did lay out the blueprint of beating Carl Froch. Andre Dirrell has to use his combinations because he has very, very good hand speed. He has to use combinations. He's going to have to create space, and he's going to have to. He's actually going to have to counter in this matchup. There's times that Dirrell, has a tendency to just throw punches, but this is actually good in this matchup because Carl Froch really lacks defense. And he's going to give a lot of trouble to Carl Froch, considering that he's a southpaw, and Carl Froch is an orthodox fighter. And Carl Froch, as well, has really lacks defense. If you look at his Robin Reed fight, the whole matchup, that right hook was there for Robin Reed. He didn't use the right hook. His right side is always open, so Andre Dirrell is going to have to use that right jab and go for the right hook the whole matchup because it's going to be there. If you look closely at Carl Froch, he always has that one arm down because he wants to go for that uppercut. He has a very good uppercut, and that's pretty much the signature punch. So Carl Froch definitely is going to go for the uppercut. He's gonna try to make Dirrell slug it out with him. And the key for Andre Dirrell to win this matchup, like I said earlier, he's going to have to create space. He's going to have to create space. He's going to have to counter. He's going to have to circle. He's going to have to in this matchup. I wouldn't say he's going to have to pick his spots well, but he's going to have really good conditioning for this matchup. Andre Dirrell has never been through 12 rounds in his career. The last time he went the distance was June of 2007. So that's a good 2 years since he's gone a full fight, but never. And this is 10 rounds, so he's never gone 12, especially with a fighter like Carl Froch. But what Dirrell I think was lacking is facing a fighter who's a veteran, or with any veteran experience that would take him into deep waters to the 12th round. But Dirrell hasn't faced that yet, and this is what he faced with Carl Froch. So he's gonna really have to throw combos. He's really gonna have to counter because Carl Froch is just gonna throw. And I think that Carl Froch has below average hand speed compared to Dirrell, and the fact that he's a southpaw, it's going to be very awkward for Carl Froch. I'd like to see Dirrell go to his circle to Froch's left. You throw some left hands, throw some right hands. Just mix it up, show off. That the punching repertoire of Andre Dirrell. Carl Froch, in this matchup, he's going to have to go to the body. He's going to have to go to the body. He's going to have to he's gonna have to actually I think Carl Froch really needs to work on his defense with a fighter like Dirrell. He's gonna have to, but back to what I was saying, but Froch is gonna have to go to the body. That's just the key for him to win this matchup. He's gonna have to go to the body, and he's gonna have to try to get Dirrell on the ropes. Dirrell, who's very quick, he has a tendency to go near the ropes. So he's gonna have to get him trapped on the ropes, and he's gonna have to dig to the body. He's gonna have to do just like what he did to Jermaine Taylor to Andre Dirrell. He's gonna have to go straight forward, and he's gonna have to pretty much plow his way in, because Andre, we don't know if Andre Dirrell could handle a pressure fire like Carl Froch, but he's gonna have to try to get Dirrell on the inside. He's gonna have to try to land that uppercut and test his chin, test his body. He's gonna have to really test Andre Dirrell in order to win this matchup. He's gonna have to test him, and we're gonna see how good Andre Dirrell really is with this matchup. I think if Carl Froch wins this matchup, then I think he could be a heavy favorite in this tournament. But I'm gonna say Andre Dirrell is gonna win this matchup by a unanimous decision. I think that Andre Dirrell is a hungry fighter. He wants this. He really wants this opportunity. He feels that he's being slept on. Him and War are being slept on. He really wants this tournament. I think that Andre Dirrell is a very smart fighter. I think he's a future in the super middleweight division. I think he's too quick. I think he's too skilled, and I don't think he's gonna. I really do not think that not going the full 12 is gonna affect him. I think that Andre Dirrell is a fighter that will get stronger over time. So I think that Andre Dirrell will beat Carl Froch probably just based on activity. I think that Andre Dirrell is just too skilled for Carl Froch. He's no Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor did write the blueprint on beating Carl Froch. Just create space, throw combos, and move around the ring. But what's going to be open that whole matchup is that right hook. If you look at any Carl Froch fight, look at the Robin Reed fight. The whole matchup, he has the left arm down with the right arm, up on this side. So it's gonna have that chin open, and Carl Froch doesn't really tuck that chin. And that's one of the number one rules in boxing is when you're a fighter is tucking the chin. He doesn't really tuck his chin. That's why he got knocked down against Taylor. He doesn't tuck the chin. So with his chin straight up in the air, Dirrell, it's going to be open for Dirrell the whole matchup, the whole 12. So this is going to be a unanimous. I think that Dirrell should win the matchup by unanimous decision. He has to create space. He's going to have to look very convincing in this matchup because it's in Nottingham, England. So I could see judges giving the matchup to Carl Froch, but Dirrell has to hit Froch without being hit. He's gonna have to really outclass him and make it look like a fight that the judges can't give to Froch. So I'm gonna say Andre Dirrell wins this matchup, unanimous decision. That was the distance. Thanks for checking this out. Peace.